Well, we talked a lot about disinformation and the issue with the news market, if you want to call it that way, and the fact that it's just so difficult to sort of have a control over the quality of the news information in the social media and have reliable sources. And I thought that was interesting that so many people had different views, whether it should be government intervention, whether the market could do the job, whether new business platforms were emerging and their impacts on that issue. Well, our session talked about capital raising in the media space, and I think there's still a lot of capital that's available for new business models, be it very small ventures, be it money that goes into creative content, one person and YouTube, or be it large transactions in the traditional media. We just saw this week Paramount made a counter offer on Warner Brothers, that been previously an offer from Netflix. So there's actually hundreds of billions literally of dollars being spent in traditional media still. Well, I was actually quite impressed by the panel with Richard Atias and his wife Cecilia, because they talked about very personal stuff and also their relationship to the Emirates and how they've lived their lives, and they've kind of reinvented themselves in the United Emirates. And I thought that was kind of interesting, both from a professional and business angle, but also, as sort of their personal lives. And that was a side of them, which I didn't know. Well, I mean, I think what we do at Amber Capital is we never sort of take a passive stance with our investments, and we always get involved to the point where I actually chair a media company now in Spain, Grupo Prisa, the leading Spanish-speaking media in the world. So I guess you could say that I'm very involved and very engaged. Well, I think that the Emirates in general are a place that sits in between Europe, Asia, Africa. It's really become an area where all the cultures meet, and everyone sort of is able to come and in a very free and open manner discuss all these issues. And it's actually very refreshing, when you come from the outside. I tend to sort of as far as media and education are concerned, I tend to focus on the Spanish speaking world, and it's a world where you tend to sort of to be self-focused, and you tend to be talking to the same people over and over again, and to come here is like a breath of fresh air, to be honest. To meet so many different people from so many geographies, so many sectors, it's fascinating, and I just hope that they keep it going, because that's a great recipe for success.